Hello crafty friends, welcome to another Level Up Your Layouts video. Today we are still going to be looking at the rule of thirds, but we're going to be placing our focal point in the middle of the vertical lines. We've done on the intersections in the first video, in the middle of the horizontal lines in the second video. Today it's the middle of the vertical lines. If you want more information about the rule of thirds and this grid that I'm using, go back and have a look at the first video in the series. I'll link it above and in the video description. So I've got my focal point where I want it, in the middle of the right hand vertical line, and I've just drawn a light pencil mark around it so I know where to stick my elements. And I've die cut out a stitched banner, a ticket and a leaf from white cardstock. Before die cutting the leaf though, I placed some double-sided adhesive foam on the back, so it's going to have a bit of dimension. And I coloured the banner with spun sugar distress oxide, a beautiful light delicate pink. I then stamped some splatters in spun sugar on top, so I've got a better tone on tone visual texture. The ticket I coloured with dried marigold, which is a pastel orange, so we're going pastel-y today, and I'm putting the lighter pastel colours in the background, and I'm going to make my leaf a bit darker, and that will make it more prominent against those lighter colours. To add a bit of visual texture and sparkle and shine to my ticket, I spattered on some rose gold metallic paint. And I coloured my leaf with bundle sage, which is a really nice natural green. I used my finger dauber to do this. And then I used, I think it's evergreen bough. It's my finger dauber, but I didn't re-ink. I just used what was left on the sponge to add a light blush of a darker green. To give my focal point something to sit on, I spattered some more rose gold paint. I think I went slightly overboard with the spatters on this card, but it turned out fine in the end. I think if I did it again though, I might tone down the spatters a bit. To help me get my banner in the right place, I popped my acetate grid back over my card blank, and I used my T-square ruler to make sure that banner was completely straight. So we are, as you can see, focusing everything to the right hand side, a third of the way in from the right, and in the middle of that vertical line. I added a couple of bits of card to the back of my ticket because it was going to straddle the banner and I wanted it to stay level. And I just stuck that down with some high-tack PVA glue, also known as wood glue, school glue, white glue, that kind of thing. And again, I used my acetate to guide my placement. It's not necessary. When you get the hang of this, you don't need a grid really. You can do things by eye, and they don't have to be bang in the middle or bang on an intersection. It's about what looks good. This is just a sort of set of guidelines really, more like guidelines than actual rules. Because my leaf has holes in it, I wanted to back it with something to help it stand out a bit, and I just stuck some vellum on it. And then I ran the whole thing through my Xyron sticker maker to make the whole of the back of that leaf, including the vellum, sticky. That way it's not obvious that there's adhesive there. I did pop a little bit of card underneath the tip of the leaf just to keep everything level. And here I go with the spatters. This is where I should have stopped. I didn't really need to add all the extra spatters. For my sentiment, I've got a happy birthday on a stitched rectangle, and I placed that again more or less in the middle, slightly offset so things don't look too perfectly arranged. And for a bit of dimension and gloss, I added some teeny tiny enamel dots in pastel shades that matched with the inks I've used. And that's today's card finished. Here it is with its sketch and the acetate over the top, so you can see how it works on that vertical line right in the middle there. Here's another sketch and card, but instead of putting it on the right hand vertical line, I've put the focal point on the left hand vertical line. And here's a landscape card, And again, the focal point is on the right hand vertical line. And here's a square card where the focal point is on the left hand vertical line, bang in the middle. As with the previous two videos, I've created a handout with all these sketches in, so do feel free to download that from the link in this video's description. And here are some close-up photos. Do pause the video if you want to have a closer look at any of the cards. I do hope you've enjoyed the video and it's given you some ideas of ways you can lay your cards out. If it has, do let me know in the comments, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will see you back here very soon for another video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.